and that is look, I'll pay you for it. What the remember that part? Everybody, welcome back to the Headbangers Hideout. It's good to be back one-on-one doing guitar tones. You're all, Tony, where are the guitar tones? You've been doing reaction videos. Yes, we do everything here. Today's featured guitar tone patch is my new creation. I just call it EBH 1980. It's from the third album of Van Halen, Women and Children First. I'm just going to do a couple little demos. I don't know any Van Halen riffs, so don't come for me. You're coming for the tone. So this is a new tone. I call it EBH 1980. It's directly from the third album, but you can use it also on the first album, all right? Let's go ahead and noodle around, and then we're going to go ahead and look at the screen, and I'm going to walk you through all my settings. Anyone can dial this in. I'm using the Boss eBand JS-10, which has the Boss GT100 effects processor already built into it. So we have Fractal, AxeFX 8, Fractal Audio, AxeFX 1, 2, 3, Guitar Rig 5 or 6, or Line 6 Helix, Line 6 Pod, Guitar Boss Roland GT100, GT1000, the new Duro ESP, or what do you call it, DSP, Quad Cortex, whatever you have. The Boss eBand blows all the... The Boss eBand will get you there. Just look at the screen and I'll get you there. If you don't have my settings, just look at the knob positioning as you would a clock, alright? I'm just going to noodle around and then we're going to go ahead and go through all my settings. But I want you to hear the tone. I'm playing with my custom Tiger, and the pickups I'm using are my DiMarzio Super Distortion pickups. Your results will vary depending on how hot or passive your pickups are, but just so you know, I'm playing through DiMarzio Super Distortions to get my Van Halen tone. And again, this is interchangeable with the first album without the phaser. So it's a great tone without the phaser, and it's for me it's a very close, good tone to the Van Halen 3 album. All right, so let's go ahead and noodle around. boss that up. Let's see what else. That is a quick little demo. Again, I love this tone. Perfect reverb, perfect delay. It's in there, it's subtle. It'll be drowned out with the bass and drums, but it sounds really good. And you know how it goes. I don't do that. Alright, let's go ahead. I call this EVH 1980. You can call it whatever you want to. Just a quick little nice little title I gave it. So I call it EVH 1980. You want to call it EVH 3 for Women and Children First. That's up to you. Again, tweak it. It may sound different with your setup. So add more reverb, take less off, add more delay or gain, whatever you want to do with my settings. Lock it in the way it is, and then go ahead and make it sound better through your system, alright? Look, I'll pay you for it. What the f- Remember that part? Oh, it sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Let's see what we have here. As you can see, I have an amp, no compressor. I do have an overdrive distortion I'm using. I do have noise gate. I'm using EQ. I have no modulations or no chorus, flanger, or phaser. I have delay, but it's subtle. That sound good? And I have reverb, right? Let's go ahead and begin. I'm using the high gain stack. So whatever amp modeling you have, I'm using a high gain stack. That is a modified vintage Marshall that I'm using. So look for, in your amp modeling, basically a Marshall with high gain. And but you see my gain though, obviously 80 had everything, what? To 10, 10, 10, 10. But because I'm using a high gain stack, my gain is at 51. But I'm also using an overdrive distortion to add to it, alright? So... and that is my gain and my effect level, right? Next in my chain, my bass is at 50, my middle is at 50, my treble is at 70, and my presence is at 35. I forget how it goes. And you know how it goes. Those are my settings for the amp. Real quick. If you don't have this on your screen, don't worry about it. It won't affect your tone. But on mine, my T comp is at 0 and it's on. All right. And however that song goes too, alright? Alright, as you can see, my compressor is off, so we're using no compressor. As you can see the compressor, so turn off your compressor. But I am using an overdrive distortion. In this case, I'm using a clean boost. Now, if I turn the clean boost off, this is what you hear. You just hear the amp like this. Sounds good, right? But I wanted to add a clean boost, but not a distortion. So I'm using an overdrive pedal, but it's a clean boost overdrive. If I turn it back on, awesome for anything 80s, actually. It's one of my favorites. I know I say that about all my tones, but because this is so versatile, it's with any Van Halen and with any metal. For my clean boost is as follows. My drive is at 52, my bottom is at 0, my tone plus 5, and my effect level at 55. Tapping, you know how to do tapping, but it sounds great for tapping. Alright, what else is in here? Alright, my noise gate is at 40. You want to put it at 50, go ahead. I just happen to have my noise gate at 40. We're in my EQ, just to show you. Here is the EQs. Let's get into the EQ. There's my low gain, my high gain, and my effect level. Look at the screen as I noodle around. Let's see what I want to play. can't come for me because I don't know it, so I'm just noodling around. Something like that. What else is in my EQ chain? There is my low mid frequency, my low mid Q, and my low mid gain. There's my high mid frequency, my high mid frequency, high mid Q, and my high mid gain. My EQ, that is my low cut and my high cut. Oh, I love it. Sounds good. Okay, we're almost done. Now look at my modulations. I have no chorus, no phaser. No chorus, no flanger, no phaser, none of that. So my modulations are off, right? Have a lot of fun with this tone. Alright, let's get into the last two settings. That is my Eddie Van Halen delay. Whether he uses delay or not, probably not. You know Eddie, but he has a great tone. I added delay. So I have 520 milliseconds, but it's hidden. I have feedback at 32, my high cut at 2.00. So it's in there, but it's not pronounced. And my effect level is at 68. You hear it? It's subtle, but it's in there. And you know, on the song, he just picks that really hard. Look, I'll pay you for it. What the F? Those are my delay settings. Now let's round up the tone with going over the reverb. And there you have it. I'm not using a plate. I know everyone says he has a plate. I chose a room reverb, but if you have a gazillion reverb types, play with your reverb. You may have a better reverb tone with this. So there is my room reverb time at 3.8, high cut at 8, and my effect level is at 62. Now I play with the reverb. I put the reverb level at 72, but it's a little bit too reverbery, or too much reverb. This is at 72. See, too much? Listen. Too much reverb. So I have my reverb at 62. Now if you want to drop it from 62, let's say 52. Just so you can hear the difference. That's the reverb at 52. I keep mine at 62 for this tone. Feel free to tweak it however you like to. Now this tone is fun to jam along with. Tune it up, I think it's E flat, to Van Halen, Women and Children First. And if you know your Van Halen riffs and chords and songs and all that, jam along with it. It sounds really good. So go ahead and jam along to Everybody Wants Some with this tone. You'll have a lot of fun because it sounds really, really close to it. Obviously, though, you'll have to tweak it with your setup, but I love it. We're not here learning the song. We don't do that. I just winged it. That's it. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. Thanks for joining me. I hope you got something out of this, feel free to, again, tweak it, make it your own. You want to rename the tone, by all means, go ahead and do that. All right, you have any requests? Questions or comments, leave them below. Real quick, please click subscribe and hit the notification bell because we do upload videos every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and no other channel no other channel is doing what I'm doing. Uploading every single day, consistently, up to 3, 4, 5 videos a day. I'm just joking. Anyways, thanks everybody for subscribing and for joining me and for having fun, alright? It's good to see you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Alright, bye everybody.